Hello team, welcome to another ATP Geopolitics video with myself, Jonathan MS Pearce. This is a very quick update on Donald Trump declaring war on one of his own cities, literally. I want you to imagine that the leader of your country said this in public about one of your cities. Imagine Keir Starmer said this about, I don't know, South Shields, somewhere where a lot of Reform UK voters are. Or I don't know. Imagine in France or Germany, your leader saying something like this. I love the smell of deportations in the morning. So this is a quote from Apocalypse Now. And by the way, there's a complete lack of understanding of what Apocalypse Now is as a film, which is essentially anti-war. And this is very pro-war. So I love the smell of napalm in the morning is a quote from the film. I love the smell of deportations in the morning. That's his quote. And then Trump goes on to say on Truth Social, Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. So he's just changed the name of Department of Defense to the Department of War, which is very bellicose and not very popular with people in the Department of Defense as it was. He then puts an AI image of him playing the Marlon Brando role, I guess, in Apocalypse Now, and it's called Chipocalypse Now. And he's saying that Chicago is about to find out why it's called the Department of War. He is literally declaring war on an American city. Like, how freaking irresponsible is this? Like, you might keep accusing me of having TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. But if you are defending this, imagine if a Democrat said this about a red city. Not there are many red cities or red states. You know, that Texas is about to find out why it's called the Department of War. I love the smell of rednecks being taken out in the morning, or I don't know, some kind of thing that would really annoy the right, and rightfully so. Fox News would go nuts. Country would go nuts. Trump gets away with saying this. He's literally declaring war on social media on a city. Now, the governor of Illinois, where Chicago is, has said the president of the United States is threatening to go to war with an American city. This is not a joke. This is not normal. Donald Trump isn't a strong man. He's a scared man. Illinois won't be intimidated by a wannabe dictator. And this is all over whether he can and should send the National Guard to Chicago to do to Chicago what they have done in Washington. Now, Megyn Kelly, who has become this massive Trump supporter after he was pretty insulting to her in that debate back in Trump 1.0 time. Then she sort of went off him and then joined, I can't remember what media company it was. Now she's on her own doing stuff like this, except this is slightly different. So she's been cheerleading for Trump now for ages, going right back into the cult. But Gavin Newsom here says Trump's base is splintering. Megyn Kelly says this.
You can't just send them into random cities in support of just fighting crime. Like that, you really can't do without the invitation of a governor. So we're heading for an uncomfortable showdown with Governor Pritzker. We can't have Trump.
And it's true. It's unconstitutional. Where's Congress? Like, what are you doing? Just unilaterally sending the army in to fight crime. Now, in Washington, crime would have gone down because of course it's going to go down if you send in the National Guard. But should you be sending the National Guard into every city to try and control crime? Then they become your internal security services. Then you live in a military state, and then goodbye freedom, right? So yeah, crime might improve, but is that the way you want it to improve? Should you not just put that kind of money into the policing services of those local areas and the judicial entities there?
Going in without the invitation of this governor. I'm sorry, but we can't have it. He does not have the constitutional permission to do it. It very clearly is not constitutionally permissible. He cannot do it. I really hope he doesn't do it because I don't want a world in which I'm siding with Governor Pritzker over President Trump. But I will if he does it because he can't do it legally.
Now that's significant. Megyn Kelly say, I will side with Governor J.B. Pritzker if Trump sends in the National Guard, is a splintering of at least some of the MAGA support and information landscape. But holy cow, the President of the United States has just declared war on Chicago. So let that sink in. Insane.